Hey, welcome in. Well, we're seeing a continued degradation of cultural institutions, and SNL really is one. I mean, it's been around for decades. How many comedians have broken through to become extremely popular through SNL? Many. And here we have the headline: Saturday Night Live hits ratings low in first episode after Elon Musk's high-profile hosting gig. So it's an all-time ratings low for Saturday Night Live. And this is epidemic amongst all these cultural institutions. Here, NBA ratings decline. Poll shows 34% watched less sports over social justice messages. So there's that. NBA Finals ratings were officially the lowest in modern history. It's from 2020. That represented a 57.6% drop from the previous year. That had LeBron. That had LeBron in the finals. That's not very good. Here's another one. Primetime Emmy Awards show, ratings drop to all-time low. Here's another one. Golden Globes tumble 62% to all-time low viewership ratings. 62% drop. How about this? In terms of the key demo, the 2021 Oscars is down a crushing 64.2% in the earlier ratings from the 2020 Oscars. 64%? So something is going on, and I think it's wokeness. And we see here, poll shows 34% watched less sports over social justice messages. So it's wokeness. It's get woke, go broke. So cable news ratings have really taken a hit. CNN is down, I believe it's like 70%. MSNBC is down a lot too. But they have something in common with a show like Saturday Night Live, which is that it was really entirely Orange Man Bad dependent. That was the audience. They don't have Trump to kick around anymore. And when the show isn't actually funny, right? When it's not actually funny, there's no reason for people to keep coming back. I mean, Saturday Night Live is now just engaged in clapter. What is clapter? Let's look at the Urban Dictionary. A joke, often making a political or social statement whose purpose is to make the audience applaud and agree instead of laugh. Popular with hack comedians and their fans. Here's an example of how you might use it. Did Margaret Cho tell a single joke during that performance? Her entire show was just left-wing clapter. Yes, and that's what Saturday Night Live has become. And SNL has been political for a while, especially during George W. Bush. They went really hard there. That's when they really became very political. But it wasn't all political, and they would make fun of both sides even then. But they're also free to make edgy jokes about other things, just normal things that people can relate to, which you can't do anymore. Because some leftist somewhere, or somebody from a protected group somewhere, might take offense. As long as they're left-wing, that carries weight. So if some leftist somewhere takes offense to anything that they say, now it's a big problem. That's more important than ratings, apparently. It's certainly more important than being funny. So you just have to make the same stale old jokes all the time. You have to make fun of anything conservative, right? And just do it over and over and over again, and it's boring, and you lose half the audience, and it's tedious and predictable, and it's clapter. Look at how virtuous we are. Agree with us. Clap, clap. Show us that you're a good person too. You're not laughing because nothing's funny in woke world, right? Nothing's funny. You can't make fun of the most ridiculously stupid things because those are all left-wing things. Those are all woke things. So it's just not funny. I mean, and they've been left-wing for a long time, probably always, right? But you still had some funny stuff coming out of there, at least occasionally. Personally, I'm a big fan of MacGruber. Not political at all. It was funny. And I'm a fan of the movie too. You had the digital shorts coming out when they had Andy Samberg, and they had that Chronicles of Narnia thing. That was funny. It was good. But you don't see anything like that because they're too afraid, I think, to tell a joke that might be found, universally funny, because some leftist somewhere is going to get upset. Anyway, it says here, SNL hit a ratings low following a boost caused by the unique hosting choice of Elon Musk last week. So they got a boost. Why is that, I wonder? Why is that? Maybe he has a wider appeal for the audience. Maybe he's not just a mindless, woke drone. But of course, this is going to cause controversy because I think he might have tweeted a couple of things that some leftist somewhere might have been offended by. Anyway, the SpaceX and Tesla founder being tapped for the coveted hosting position sparked controversy among both viewers and cast members, many of whom felt the show was celebrating a man for his exorbitant wealth in a time of income inequality. Rumors even circulated that cast members were considering not appearing in the episode with him. So is it a comedy show or is it a political show? Or is it just propaganda? I don't know. Let's see. Many of whom felt the show was celebrating a man for his exorbitant wealth. Why does he have that exorbitant wealth, I wonder? Maybe it's because he's done a lot of kind of amazing, groundbreaking stuff. I don't know. It could be that. Like, he is an exceptional human. People tend to be interested in exceptional humans. And often, those people end up being very successful and quite wealthy. Now, as for these rumors that cast members were considering not appearing, I totally believe that, because you can be canceled for anything now, right? I mean, they have to be they've cultivated a woke audience who polices them very carefully. So if you're in the woke world, you have to be suspicious of everybody around you. Kind of like, I don't know, like East Germany or something, right? Soviet Union. You have to be very suspicious of everybody around you because anybody around you could denounce you at any time. And again, what is it, a comedy show or a political show? Now, of course, Lorne Michaels chooses who's going to host the show, and it appears he might be trying to go in a different direction. It's very difficult once you've been taken over by the wokeists because they're fanatics. They're fanatical about it. So anything they don't like, they're going to mutiny over. I stopped trying to watch SNL because it just became so unfunny and just basically propaganda as far as I could tell. Even the non-political stuff wasn't funny because, again, they were afraid of offending some leftist somewhere. But anyway, people were interested in that episode because of Elon Musk, and it did pretty well, 7.3 million viewers, which I don't know how that stands in the history of the show, but it's certainly better than what happened as soon as he wasn't on it. And so the next episode, without Elon Musk, its ratings low. And it had Keegan-Michael Key on as the host, who is funny. He's genuinely funny. Or at least he used to be. I haven't seen anything of his recently, but he used to be quite good. He's fun. I liked him a lot on Mad TV. But there's only so much a host can do if everything around you is terrible, right? If the writing's bad and the cast is bad, and there's a large part of the population, the viewing audience, that is just not interested. And I guess the Elon Musk show couldn't have been very good because when you see a massive drop like that, it doesn't speak well to it, does it? Anyway, I guess totally alienating half of the viewing public over years probably isn't working out very well. And as we can see, it isn't. See, it's not helping with sports at all. Certainly the NBA has been hit very hard by it. These award shows are crashing badly. 62% all-time low viewership ratings, Golden Globes. Oscars and the key demo down 64%. Yeah, we're seeing it pretty much across the board. And you know what? It's probably a good thing. I hope it gets so bad that they just have to change the business model. And that, comedy has a strict no clapter rule from now on. If it's not funny, it doesn't make the cut. And if a few weirdos get upset about it on Twitter, who cares? I think that's where we need to go. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you'd just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.